So this year we're going to invite some more dogs into the studio, but this time they've already found their perfect owners.
Yeah, we'll be meeting 12 heroic dogs to hear about their incredible stories. And we're starting today with 5-year-old Golden Retriever-Labrador cross, Elliot.
Well, his owner, Tim Scott, was left feeling hopeless after sustaining life-changing injuries in a car accident in 2009. That was until Elliot came along, and they both join us now. Elliot is incredibly calm. And what was lovely was, as you got into position and you wheeled yourself in the chair, he was checking all the time, just kept looking up, just making sure you're OK, making sure you're OK. So 2009, what was life like before that moment?
I ran my own business, very small, it was just me, but I was a workaholic. Loved what I did, but very active, sporty. I was coached rugby, played rugby a lot, then I went into coaching. So I coached the minis and the young guys. Sailed, cycled, just very active, loved fun, loved getting into trouble.
Loved life.
Loved life, yeah.
So this is 2009 and it's a Sunday morning, and as you said, you're a workaholic, you're going into work, prepared for the Monday, and you're on your motorbike and you have this accident.
Yes.
And you have an accident with a car and it causes you to slide headfirst into a concrete bollard, sustaining severe injuries, and you were airlifted to the Royal London Hospital.
Yes.
What injuries did you sustain?
As you say, I slid along and hit this post, which the ricochet of that caused my spine, and I broke 11 vertebrae, broken sternum, both lungs were punctured, and broke my pelvis. And the front of my pelvis was big enough to put your fist in between. It was there was a gap about 4 or 5 inches.
So you're in hospital getting the incredible care that you got, and they tell you that you are tetraplegic.
Yes.
So what is tetraplegic?
Basically, it means that you've got something wrong with all 4 limbs, both legs and both arms. Quadriplegic in America, tetraplegic here in the UK and Europe. So, unfortunately, the worst injury was at my vertebrae C6-7, which is up here. And that's where my spinal cord broke completely. So therefore, from this level, nothing works. I've got no feeling. And because of that, it affects my arm. So if you drew a line in between the 2 fingers, coming right up my arm, the outside, I've got no feeling and nothing works, but the inside it does.
Right.
Well, you obviously were going to need help,
Yes.
and you are one of those people that sees the glass half full.
Yes.
And many people could have sort of plummeted, and what's life living for? You're proof that there is so much that you can live for.
Yes.
And so how were you partnered with Elliot? Because he was actually 5th time lucky, wasn't he?
He was. Basically, you there's a long process you have to go through, and they have to find the right dog to fit your personality and your life. Obviously, having a little quiet dog would be no good for me with all the stuff I get up to. So they find a dog that suits your personality. You then go down to meet them for the day, and if the partnership works, you then go down for 2 weeks to be with the dog, and they actually teach you what to do and how to carry on the training.
And there is no doubt that he has changed your life in every way, and he makes life so much more easy for you. What kind of things does he help with?
I suppose the one fundamental thing is picking things up for me. Where I broke my neck, my fingers move, but I've got no strength. Dexterity is not there.
Yeah.
So dropping a keys, dropping a phone, dropping a pen, and sitting in the wheelchair, I've got to think about my balance. I don't fall out. So he'll just go and pick it up.
He helps you dress.
Yes, helps me dress. More of the undressing, I have to say.
Yeah.
He will undo a zip. Sometimes you get a zip with it's got a little tag on it. If not, I put a little bit of rope with a knot on it. But he'll get that, undo the zip, pull my jackets off. He'll take my trousers off, shoes
This
off.
has given you real independence because you've said, like, for your family around you, you never wanted to be a burden, and in actual fact, for you, that's just never been a problem because you've got him.
It is, but it's the security that he gives you as well.
Yeah.
Because I can go out, I can go down the garden. I've got my little man cave at the bottom of the garden, and I have fallen out my wheelchair down there. But I send him up the garden, and he'll go into the house, and get my wife or my PA.
You said that you know he can take your shoes off, and you have actually said, which is why I'm wearing lace-ups today, that he could take one of my shoes off as a demonstration. We don't know whether this is going to work because it's not you, it's me. So if I swap with swap with Holly, we don't know whether this is going to work because it's not you.
That's all right. OK, so if you undid your lace, probably on your right leg, because that's undo the lace. Sorry, left.
Left.
Yeah. And then just loosen it off.
Yeah.
I do this in schools, and when I go and give talks to the kids, they love it. Elliot, up sit. Good boy. Are we going to take Philip's shoe off? Hey, if you just hold your leg up and point your up to that towards you a bit more.
Okay.
Elliot, get your shoe. Tuck. Come on. Tuck. Yes. Tuck. Come on. He's a good boy. Tuck. Come on. Tuck.
Go on, Elliot.
He's trying to.
Tuck.
That's it. He's got it.
Oh, you clever dog.
That's it. Give it back to Philip. Come here.
Straight in his basket.
Thank you.
Oh, good boy.
Now, after he does a command, it's always then
A treat.
given a treat.
It's amazing. Well, we've got
he is amazing.
a new thing we're doing this year, and Elliot's going to be first. We're going to get all of the dogs that come in who are quite remarkable and incredible to give us their paw prints. This is a general sort of a demonstration here. These aren't Elliot's because Elliot's already done his paw prints, and this is him doing his earlier on. Because it takes a little while for them to dry. So we've got his paw prints
look
there.
Look at that. It's like the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's exactly what it's going to be. And then when they are dried, we're going to put them in a frame, which we've got here. And there's the frame. And so we're going to pop those paw prints in
Elliot,
frame.
I'm so glad
you're
our first one. That's wonderful. And thank you for coming in.
That's all right, my pleasure.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Elliot. Keep up the good